So what are you gonna do this year? I don't like making resolutions because I always fail at them. So we're doing like, what are you gonna do better at? What are you doing for yourself this year?
I always make a ridiculous list of resolutions, most of which are totally unobtainable. And then it gets to, like December and I'm like, oh, I didn't do any of that. But some are achievable. Like one year I was like, I want to learn to make jam. And I was able to accomplish that.
I made jam.
I made jam.
Was it good jam?
It was pretty good. To be honest, I'd still buy it instead of making it. But anyway,
it's a process.
We did, I did it on a really hot day too, which I don't recommend. Do it in winter. Anyways, this year it was on my list last year. I didn't get around to it, but I really want to learn the banjo. Oh my gosh!
I'm telling you, literally my band, they all play like everything, specifically Jocko as well. You play banjo as well? You're incredible. I'm just saying.
When do we start?
Honestly, tomorrow.
Okay.
I'm not kidding. I've been looking for a banjo teacher.
We heard you were looking for a banjo teacher. We're like, we know a banjo player, and he's really good. But why banjo? I'm just curious.
I don't know. It just seems like a great instrument. I love the sound of it, and I know this is silly, but like I think it'd be really funny if I was ever on a camping trip and I played like the theme music from Deliverance just to freak people out, like hide in a tree and do it. But
I think what would freak them out if you yelled "squeal, piggy, squeal."
Well, I thought, look, if they don't get that reference, then there's a few go-to lines, and hopefully they'll pick up on what I'm doing.
God! But the banjo is a cool instrument.
And I wanna learn. I've been learning French, but I wanna be fluent in French. That would be cool.
I've been learning Spanish for decades.
It's
unless you practice it every day, like my brain just doesn't work like that. It does not sink in. I can read it, but speaking, that's the hardest thing. Do you find?
Yes, I can understand. Yeah, especially like with French, it's like I'm pretty good at reading it, and then if I'm hearing it, and then as soon as someone asks me to speak, I'm like,
yeah, and then you tense up and you're like, I've never heard this language in my entire life before. Yep.
On the flip side, I just worked my amazing co-star, Diego Calva, who's in Babylon. English is his second language. Spanish is his first language. He's from Mexico City. And somehow I've done this entire journey with him and still don't know. My Spanish has not improved at all. He, meanwhile, like, learnt his English perfectly, could improvise entire scenes in English. I mean, he was remarkable.
It is remarkable how people can pick it up so quickly.
Yeah.
I think it's a beautiful thing.
So many people are bilingual, trilingual, and I'm like,
especially in Europe.
I only speak Australian, English, American.
I love that you said Australian.
Yeah, it's different.
Totally.